What's up, everybody? It's Gilbert in the city. And you know what? I've been wanting to weigh in on something for quite some time now. The whole Anthony Weiner scandal. Congressman Weiner of New York, my district. You know, a lot has been said. We've seen this being coverage on the media like non-stop down our throats. And it baffles me because my whole opinion is it's the same song and dance. Someone in politics getting caught in a scandal. What's the big deal? It happens all the time. Now, my point is, what happened to Anthony Weiner was completely idiotic on his part because, for one, I'm not going to judge him. Like, what he did, to me, what he did, sexting and is no big deal to me because, to me, I don't understand why people think sexting is considered cheating because he didn't actually commit a physical act of having sex with another person that we know of. Now, he was talking to some former porn star / featured dancer now, and she basically had her own little press conference with Gloria Allbright, and she basically threw Anthony Weiner down the bus, basically now saying how she never, was sexting him back, and she didn't want this, he kept coming after her, and yada yada yada. Anthony Weiner's problem was he pretty much thought with the wrong head. Now, you're going to take pictures of your dick, fine, but don't take pictures of your dick and show full frontal nudity and show your face, knowing that you're in politics, knowing that you're a congressman, knowing that scandals happen all the time, and the fact that he gave his picture out to total strangers, that is a completely idiotic move on his part. I don't know what he thought, trusting these people that he doesn't even know, showing them nudity of him. I mean, they could have easily saved those photos, put them all over the internet, which is what happened, and to me, that was his only big problem. Overall, he's been a great congressman for the past few years. He really supports gay rights. He supports a lot of issues. Really good guy. But now his own party has forced him to step down. They put all the pressure on him to step down because of this scandal, because it's hurting the party. And it's ridiculous. I think that for us, we have no business in this because it should be a private matter between him and his wife. And his wife seems okay with it. His wife isn't going off the deep end that we know of. She seemed like she said that she's supporting him. She's with child and they want to work on their marriage. More power to them. But why do we care? Why should we care about that? Why, with him doing that, makes him a bad congressman? Because he's been a great congressman for the past few years. And it's unfortunate now that he has to give up his job. And also, people are saying that he can never run for mayor or governor now. That's all completely done. His whole political career is completely over and done with because of the scandal. Now, memory serves me correctly, our former governor of New York, Eliot Spitzer, was caught in a sex scandal worse than what Anthony Weiner is going through because Spitzer basically was caught having sex with prostitutes, and he, in his old job, used to convict prostitution rings, and here he was getting prostitutes of his own. That, to me, is a far worse crime because he was an extreme hypocrite, and what happened to him? His political career is done, but he gets a TV show on CNN. Now, the same thing is going to probably happen to Anthony Weiner. His political career is probably done over with, but give it a few months or a year, and he's going to come back on MSNBC or CNN with his own show, and then all is going to be forgotten, and he's going to have his TV career. So it's sad, it's fortunate that the media is so obsessed with this, and people are like just angry with him. To me, sexting is nothing wrong. You're having sex conversations with your phone. That to me is a harmless thing. Maybe because I'm not in a relationship, it doesn't bother me, but I know people that are in a relationship, they feel like, they shouldn't be doing that because, it's considered cheating. But to me, that's not cheating. I want to know your opinions on this. Is sexting cheating? Seriously, because I don't think it is. Anthony Weiner, and I will say, not a bad wiener. The photos were pretty good. But yeah, it just made no sense for him to take full frontal nudity. My phone is blowing up right now. But it takes no sense for him to take those full frontal nudities with his face showing. That to me was just his big mistake. He should have kept it genitals only, no face shot, and that's it. And things would have been fine because they would have had no proof that that was really his penis. But now he's going to have a press conference later on to officially make it known that he's going to be stepping down. And it sucks. It's me. I feel bad for the guy. Hopefully he'll, things will get better for him within the next few months or a year or so, and his family will get back on track. But other news, gay marriage here in New York might be becoming legalized in a matter of, who knows, days, weeks. But I think with this scandal with Anthony Weiner has kind of had so much press that no one's really talking about the gay marriage thing too much, which could be a good thing because they're not focusing on it, which means the bill could probably get silently passed. But then again, you're going to have your anti-gay marriage people protesting, which I've already seen. And, it's going to be interesting if gay marriage happens in New York. That's going to be a really huge thing for New Yorkers, and you can rest assured a lot of people are going to be happy about that. But to top it off again with Anthony Weiner, I feel bad for the guy. I just don't understand the situation. To me, it was no big deal, but he just made stupid mistakes that he's going to pay for. And this is not going to be the last scandal that a politician is going to go through. And I just don't get politicians in general. You're in the public. You're being watched to a certain extent. Why do stupid things that's going to get you caught up and completely have your life turned around? It just makes no sense. Politicians need to be more careful. But this shows you that you can't really trust politicians. And I hate to go on this rant about that, but seriously, how can we have any good faith in politicians if they're doing things that supposedly are wrong, but they're trying to prosecute or trying to tell people it's wrong, but then they're doing the same things themselves? So it makes no sense there. But yeah, that's just my little rant on Anthony Weiner. Feel bad for the guy. Stupid mistakes, yes, but should it have gone to a certain extent? No. So that's what I gotta say for now. Talk to y'all later.